Oh, where is he going off to Salta?
I don't know.
I just can't imagine that something like that's never happened before. I mean, you're asking for people to be taking a mick out of you like that when you act the way he does. Just say it. It's always gonna happen. You alright?
No, not really. I think I know what we got to do, and I don't like the idea of it.
Start.
No, we got to tell Joe that he's a fucking dipshit again, and he just can't take
Aye,
it.
and he can't take it. He's gonna...
But him running off like this in the middle of that meeting, leaving us there, that is...
Not a good look. No, I agree with that.
He might be at the fancy saloon. I suppose he was talking about that one. He likes that bad and the dollars on.
He's probably hanging out with some little man somewhere. You know?
Maybe.
Maybe he's throwing bones with Bonnie Jack.
Oh, you're saying that he doesn't change, easy, but might come to the fact that he has to change sooner rather than later. And things are going to keep on working out for him. I don't know.
I'm telling you, one of these days we're going to be talking to someone and they're going to be like, hey, so we like all of you, but we just killed Jody.
Aye, or took his face off.
Because
he's gonna make he's gonna make the wrong person angry, and they're just gonna take a knife to his pretty face, and he's not gonna have it anymore.
Maybe that's for the best. No offense, not to the fella. I'm just mad.
You flirt with him before the bad news might soften the blow. Sav is not gonna flirt with Jody. She cannot encourage him. Hey, BB.
His face instead.
You want to check Telegram, see if he might have sent it in?
Yeah. We should do that.
How are you?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing.
Neither do I.
He just vanished.
Well, we can try over at the fancy saloon, but... See his horse anywhere?
You know, he might have gone back to camp.
He might have gone back to camp, but... I didn't know at this point.
Oh, what are you all saying? Back to camp? See if he's there?
Check the camp. He's not there, then I don't know.
He's not there. Don't know where he might be.
Okay.
Whiskey? Hi.
Hi, whiskey. I don't look like he's here.
Alright. I don't see many of the tents. You think by now he would have reached out to us or something, right?
Hey, maybe we just walked off though and did his own fucking thing, or maybe we just went to sleep or something. Should have told us. Because now we are sitting here wondering where the fuck he is.
Yeah, I know.
What? Aye. You know him better than we do. What would he go off and do on his own? We checked both his saloons. Didn't know where he would have gone to in town.
Yeah, only place left I would have guessed would have been the riverboat for gambling, but that's it. It's one place we didn't check, now we frequent.
Aye, that we didn't check, eh? I had a gamble at 75.
Well, let's go check that, and if not, then I guess we write him and say, what the fuck are you doing?
Aye. Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all saying either.
No, it's not.
Interesting.
Want to take a look inside either way, or just go on to telegrams? Alright. Again, haven't been around a while. He's still alive? Well, anything interesting happened. Leaving casino. Heading back to the house to see if you are all still there. Then back to camp if I don't hear from you, Jody. Oh, great. Okay. Alright, I just got a telegram from him. Is Bridger still in there? Alright, I'm heading back towards the DiCenzo house. If not, meet me at the exit from town towards camp, alright? I'll be right back. Aw. Jody's not in there, is he?
No, you just
Just missed him, I figured. Thank you. Oh, we gotta wait for Bridger and Shane. It's like Jody's horse. Jody, you're around here somewhere. No, it's not his horse. Come on, boys. Really? I thought that would have been clear. Now he's gonna go back there, and he's gonna go, where are they? And then he's gonna leave just as we get there. He probably sent the same telegram to them, though. So they go check their telegrams. Alright, he's going back to camp.
What means going back to camp? His fucking horse was at the DiCenzo's house.
Alright, well I stopped by there. They said that we just missed him. He sent a telegram saying that
their house. I mean, I don't know what
it was probably a horse that looked like us.
Aye, maybe.
Oh, you speak to him then or what?
He sent me a telegram. Telegram said that he was going back to he was leaving the casino, he was going back to DiCenzo's house to see if he was still there, and if not, then he was going to go into camp. So that's why I rode off. I said, alright, I'm going to go check the house, and I'm going to head and stay right there at the head of the road. Wait for you. When I passed by the house, they said I just missed him. Hopefully he decides to linger at camp then.
Hey, well, I was just saying to Shane here what I'll say to you now. I mean, if he ain't there, I ain't hanging around. If he wants to go off and sulk, you know, that's on him.
Bye.
But I'll go get some work done. I ain't going to sit around and ponder on some Bonnie Jack in a fucking rain. I'll get out there and make something for myself. So. And then we can go find Sheriff Cash. We could turn him into Sheriff 600 fucking bucks.
Aye. Poor Cash. Alright, just go through the trees here. Whiskey. Whiskey. And it looks like he's not here yet either. Or he left. Alright.
Yeah, it's his horse by the DiCenzo's place. I think someone snatched him up.
You think DiCenzo's dead?
Yeah.
Shame.
I think it's possible, right? Everything points to it right now. Why wouldn't he be here? We saw his horse loose in the fucking street outside their place.
No, why it's possible. I just don't know why they'd be doing that.
Because Danny paid them.
You think he would have?
I'm trying to point fingers or nothing here, but when I did ride past, like I told Bridger, there was a man laying on the ground in their fucking courtyard.
That was them. They were having a scuffle. Did we beat him here? We beat him here.
Oh, look, he lives in braids.
Howdy.
That's it. Howdy.
Yeah. My pride was hurt, so I did a little drinking, a little bit of thinking, and I made some money. So, I'm happy about that. How was your little conversation with the DiCenzos?
Might have been something you wanted to hear, to be honest with you.
And what's that?
Well, we made a couple of deals. I mean, after we heard Bonnie Jack was a rat, I asked them for work. They offered some work. Couldn't say yes to it because you had left. But the offers are there if we want them.
All right, well, to be honest with you, I was afraid that y'all was gonna get pissed at me, so I figured me leaving was the best idea. I'd be all uppity about my good looks and whatnot, and figured y'all was adults, you can handle yourself, and I knew that the chances weren't gonna do anything funny. Seems y'all was on good terms with them now,
Again,
so
yeah,
it seems
you're
everything worked
assuming
out, right?
that we know that, right? You know, it ain't working out because we just spent a while looking for you.
Well, my apologies then. I tried to, I told you where I was going.
When you left the house,
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't think you did.
No, you didn't.
I left a note right by your horse, Sadhbh.
See any note laying by me horse?
Well,
Well,
it might have been blown away in the wind or somebody's fucking talking.
that's true. I tried to tug it in your horse's saddle, though. But, all right. Maybe fell out, but I did write you, but all right, I understand. What's these deals that was offered?
Well, we have one job, which is to inform on Bonnie Jack for him, seeing as he is a rat informant of the law. I offered, if you wanted to do it, of course. It's hard to make a deal when you're not there. But I did say that he knows about the train job, but they are not fucking impressed. I said that he likes us, he's close to us, we can keep an eye on him. This might be a way also to save his fucking life at this point. Instead, we can let him know what it is he's up to.
Do you want to know what they
said-
do to rats? Because I was at that party, and there's something that happened there. They brought a fella out that they'd had in the upper room. You could hear him screaming the entire time that you were downstairs. I think they were pushing his limbs in the fire or something like that. And then they let him go in the middle of the house, and they said, all right, we'll give $100 and this sheriff's gun to whoever chases him down and stabs him first. And then about 5 or 6 of the party guests did just that. Chased him down, stabbed him to death right out there in the courtyard. And that was how they treated a rat.
All right, so I said to Furio we'd let him know. But we'd already agreed at that point to let him know if his name's mentioned, right? And that train job is a private job from a meeting they had at that house, which he somehow found out about, which they know that he knew, and now he's trying to get us involved in it. So, yeah, I told him that. Also, there's a job for $600 if we grab Sheriff Cash, kidnap him, and then teach him a lesson.
Say 600?
600. They wanted him shot in the kneecap or something like that, but I reckon I didn't say yes to this job. I said I'll let him know. I got telegram information for you if you want to say yes or no. I'm sure the price could be negotiated.
What you think about that?
I think it's a lot of money.
I think we can get away with one person doing it. Minimizes the risk and penalty if it's to be found out.
All right. Then let me see, Jody, what you think about that, and then I'll tell you what I've already brewed.
They tell you anything about what the sheriff's done to deserve this?
Doesn't matter to me. Money's money. But they did mention that apparently he wrote a warrant based off there being a big-nosed Italian or something, and then they just said that's
what it
Furio.
was.
That was
The
it.
report said big-nosed Italian, and so they wrote up a warrant and locked him up right there, I suppose.
It's probably bullshit, let's be honest. It's probably all lies.
Dunno. I mean, the way they write up warrants for me, I believe them. Sounds exactly like something they do.
Either way, not really our concern. But here's the idea I've had. We snatch up Bonnie Jack. We tell him that he's a rat. Unless he grabs Sheriff Cash and shoots him in the fucking leg.
Snap.
And then we head back to the DiCenzo's and say,
spicy!
the job has been complete, where's our money? Also, Bonnie Jack shot Sheriff Cash. We made him do it. He ain't a rat. Either that or they're going to kill Bonnie Jack. It's the only way we fucking save him and we get paid.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be surprised by my retort here, Bridger.
All right.
I think I might be the one to kill Bonnie Jack.
Well, fuck me bloody. All right, well, you haven't completely lost it.
Well, that was until I learned he was a rat, right? But that ain't the point here. The point is that he is royally fucked every which way to Sunday right now. And I certainly ain't sticking my neck out for him against the DiCenzos. Against Danny Kerrigan, that male, sure. He's just some normal bloke. But DiCenzos, no way, Jose. So now, I look at it from business perspective, and yeah, we can make some money out of this, and your idea ain't bad. What we do here is we take Bonnie Jack and Bill, and they do it. And we give them like $75.
I think Bonnie Jack owes us for being a rat and getting us involved.
He does.
I don't think Bonnie Jack owes us shit, because if we don't act on this soon, Bonnie Jack gonna be dead.
Well, I think Bonnie Jack's going to be living because, according to Danny, he asked me if it's all right, it's going to be all right with you if they press him out and squeeze him for that 20%. I then retorted and I said, I'm pretty certain that Jody will be all right with it, but let me do you one better. I spoke to Cooper Garrett earlier on in Rhodes, right? I said we look into having Danny leave him alone. And I've achieved that. I said, would you please charge Bonnie Jack 40% and leave Cooper Garrett the fuck alone? He smiled and nodded and said, you got it, mate. So we can go to Cooper Garrett now and say, we've got Danny and all his boys off your back. They're going to be leaving you alone. He's going to pay us for that. So that's beautiful. As long as you're all right with them squeezing Bonnie Jack. So I think they're going to squeeze him like a, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing here. All my intentions ain't out of just business neither. I still think Bonnie Jack's a nice guy, but now he got loose lips, and well, from what Miss Sadhbh said, if he ain't put down, well, he's gonna be tortured. It ain't gonna be quick. At least if I put a bullet in his head, well, it's done, right?
You would at least get some money out of the fella before
Yeah,
you shoot.
yeah, well, we'll try.
I like what
Why
Bridger's
don't we
saying.
just offer that to the DiCenzos? You should have said, why don't you stay and
Well,
make
because
that?
my pride was hurt. You ain't better look at me, Bridger.
Aye, but what
You
Bridger's
left us
suggesting
alone.
right here gets
Well,
us.
look now. Listen, my mama said everything happens for a reason. I made...
Yes, and that reason you say you're good looking. Don't think of the colour red. What are you thinking about?
That's not what I was going to say.
This is the problem. You give your fucking weakness, and when they turn it on you, you fucking get upset.
Or I used my weakness to my advantage and make things seem like I am weak and petty, and now we have jobs from the DiCenzos. They probably pity me, and we're going to make a bunch of money. And I made money. I walked away and made $170 in that casino.
You're upside down.
I'm upside down? All right, well.
If we didn't fucking stay there and keep talking to them, none of that happened at all. None of it.
Everything happens for a reason. It's that simple.
Hey, the reason is we're picking up your slack.
My slack? How am I slacking?
I'll say walking out of an important meeting is slacking.
I figured I was doing y'all a favor. I don't think them DiCenzo boys like me anyways. Furio might. I don't think the other ones do. Like you said, I insulted one's mama. I figured I was making things
I thought
easier.
you charmed everyone, Jody.
I don't charm everyone. Me and Sadhbh had this talk earlier while you was doing fuck all right? I don't think I'm perfect, Bridger. Half the time I'm joking. I guess I'm just too charming for you to figure it out. That's part of the charm.
If no one knows you're joking, it ain't a joke.
Still funny to me, but I get it. Anyways, that's my proposal. We somehow tie Bonnie Jack and Bill together, get this $600 and do nothing about it. And if Bonnie Jack doesn't do it, we kill him. Because if we don't kill him, well, the DiCenzo's probably going to get their claws on him, and, well, it's going to be much slower. I'm doing the man a favor at this point.
Aye, but like I said, at least get some money out of it, so maybe we go
Like I said, I'm going to try.
Aye, but maybe we make the deal with the DiCenzos. If we can't give the cash tank, maybe we just kill Bonnie Jack instead. Get at least $100, $200 from that.
Listen, they said they wanted Sheriff Cash shot in the kneecaps. We can do
I
that.
think that we should leverage him to
nothing.
be doing that. Be keeping the law off our back.
All right. Well, where to now?
It might be good to make contact with Bonnie Jack, but he told me he's not going to be around for now, so this is something that you might have to handle while I'm gone. Because I'm not going to be here until next Friday.
All right. Well, what's your input then? Because we're going to be doing it probably when you're gone.
I think that we should be leveraging Bonnie. Get him to do the job, if we can. I'm okay with it. He's dug himself quite a deep hole right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if fella always just be stuck with fucking necks out for the fella almost got into a gunfight in the middle of a fucking saloon in Blackwater. I mean, come on now. At least those are something.
Yeah, and a big selling point for me is that I don't think he lied. I think he over-exaggerated and then admitted that Danny didn't threaten to kill him. That does change things
Either
slightly.
way, it doesn't really matter too much anymore. That's what he's done.
That's the point, is that it's after the fact. He got me to stick his neck out, telling me, Jody, I'm going to get killed by this man. And meanwhile, Danny says, that ain't true. Then he comes back and says, that ain't true neither.
Yeah, so he made a fool out of you is what he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't feel bad, you know, banding his arm for this.
Check.
Well, I'm sorry if y'all are peeping me or anything. I didn't think y'all be pissed off. So, my apologies.
I just think we're more serious that you actually left, you know what I mean?
And it's not a good look when you're mating with someone like that and you just run off.
Well, I didn't think we were having a meeting. You told me you were selling some diamonds. I thought that was happening, and then all that shit went down.
No, I said we were...
Right, with the premise to turn it into a meeting, right? I mean...
I didn't know we was working with DiCenzo's. That's the thing. I didn't know that.
Nor did we, but I asked.
I've had connections with them.
They said they had no jobs, and once I mentioned the Bonnie Jack shit, they opened up like a can of fucking cheap beans.
And I've told you I've had connections with them for quite some time. I just didn't tout them and shout them in your face when we first met, but you've met them before. I mean, we spoke about it before.
All right, well, he knows now, so we'll move on. First things first, go to Rhodes, see if we can, you know, slide into Cooper Garrett. We can let him know that there's going to be no issue anymore. He's going to be left alone. He might pay us for that. Maybe he'll throw us a gun or something.
Yep, good plan. All right.
That is simple fucking... Oh, yeah, that Schofield would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Oh, exactly.
All I did with Danny for that was I just said, hey, is that all right? And he said, yeah, sure. Of course, he said. Of course it's all right. So, you know, shit. Turned nothing into something.
Yeah, he did. I'll give you that one.
All right, on the roads then.
On the roads then. Seriously, I didn't think y'all be pissed. My mistake. I also didn't think any of that would turn into something, so I thought we was just driving by.
Stop assuming things as well, you know.
I guess so. I guess that made an ass out of me and me myself alone. I get it.
Trying to be dickheads here or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Just stop assuming shit like that. Just ask us if we're actually fucking pissed off. But I think you know when we're pissed off, you know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, I was pissed off.
I can tell. Yeah, I did not think you would be.
I'm very angry that you left, because I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was in a house that I'd never been before, surrounded by people.
I did think about that for you, Shane, at least. But I was quite irrationally upset, you know. Bridget just had a whole house full of well, semi-decent looking men telling me that Bridget...
You still got one vote.
It don't matter if you're good looking or not, though. Let's be honest here, fella. I mean, shade.
Well, I mean, I know I is, but like, when you do it vindictive...
this charm, but every time someone says you're not good looking, you lose your charm and you turn into this person who just walks off now. Come on. Don't be better than that.
Alright, that's fair. I can work on that.
You're trying to be a dickhead, like I said, you know what I mean?
Nah, I get it. I read
people don't look at you all strange.
You know, college straight, it ain't nothing gonna be straight, so I get it. Yeah, we might get some money from Get for this, though. Paul Bonnie, not Paul Bonnie Jack. I do not feel bad for him. He fucked himself royally.
I know. I told him he needed to keep his mouth shut more. I guess he didn't listen. It's all on him at this point.
What do you think of that, Bridget, though? You think getting Bill involved helps Bonnie's odds or no?
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about it.
Bill could be the bait. Right, nobody knows Bill.
We could tell Bill to off Bonnie Jack. I mean, we could really double, triple down on this.
Bridget.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh.
Saying, sir, Jesus.
I mean, that would be tying them all up.
I guess what happens, the Lord find them both fucking dead. Don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, I mean, Bonnie's way more memorable than Bill. You know, Bill could be Thug could be fucking anybody.
Triple whammy.
They make a good point now. A fence that's robbing people coming to the law. It's a little strong, you know what I mean? Once he gets robbed, I'll have my shit taken.
Yeah, I mean, sorry about that, guys. I was just upset, you know. I know it doesn't matter if I'm good looking or if them DiCenzo boys is trying to get under my skin, but it.
They are. The more you say you're good looking, the more people are going to start to plot against you.
Like,
all right. I
With
think
your looks, and that's the first avenue they're going to take to hurt you. I will give you one thing. You said it might be incredibly true and very smart and, don't know, dastardly maybe is a good word. Conniving. I think the second that people tell you that you're not good looking, they don't like you. I think they show their hands. That's about the only good part of it.
Either that or just trying to piss you off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're trying to piss you off because they don't like you when they're upset.
Joke or something.
Right.
And it's not because they're jealous, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm genuinely trying to learn here. All right, I think I'm catching on, guys.
All right, better late than never.
I suppose we'll see then.
Gotta go about it a whole new way.